Well, it's so important because without fibre to the home, we're not going to get the broadband speeds that we need. For a full digital Britain, we're going to need fibre to every home and every premise. Well, I think it's so far behind due to the old-fashioned, out-of-date infrastructure. You know, the copper cabling that we've got in the UK, it's 140 years old, or the technology is. And to move this on to a fibre network, it involves either ripping these cables out or making a new fibre optic infrastructure. And that would be a lot of expense and a lot of resources to do this. Well, it's simply to do with the speed. You know, fibre works at the speed of light, where copper will degrade over length and over time. The older the copper cable is, you know, the connection speed will degrade, whereas fibre won't. You know, fibre is digital. You either got it or you haven't. So, you know, that's the clear benefits. I don't think it's truly available in the UK as a commercial entity. I think it's a bit of a postcode lottery. If you're in the correct area, then yes, it's available. But if you're not, and you're in a rural area, then it's dependent on independent companies whether they're doing a rollout in that area. I don't think we can expect to see genuinely fast or ultra-fast fibre to the home throughout the UK for at least another 5 years. I would like to see it in the next 3, but I would guess it's going to be at least 5 to 10 years. The UK is already left behind in its ageing copper technology. You know, if you do a list of the top 10 countries, the UK is not even in the top 10 of fibre to the home or fibre to the premise.
Tratos are trying to speed up the deployment of fibre to the home in the UK. It's not an easy task for a company of our size when we're comparing ourselves to a virtual monopoly that exists in this country. But we'll try and bring the technologies that we've learnt by working with our partners Fastweb in Italy and introducing those technologies into the UK. And we're also, of course, discussing these matters with senior political figures and at the highest level in the commercial organisations.
We have set up this special Tratos Academy to discuss fibre to the home today because we believe that many people in the UK do not understand the true meaning of fibre to the home. The fact that there isn't really a fibre optic cable that runs into the home in the UK, and the fact being that the fibre runs down the whole of the backbone of the BT cabling of the UK, and then from that backbone fibre cable may be fibre to the distribution box, but from the distribution box to the home, it's mainly coaxial cable and UTP copper cable, which inhibits the speed of the signal being transmitted down the fibre line. And we felt it necessary that both our internal people, our sales team, understood this, and that we were looking of a way to get this message out to the general public, so the general public could understand why they have difficulties sometimes in downloading things like movies, etc., etc.
Well, the Tratos Academy has been set up to make sure that all our employees, stakeholders and the customer can learn